Good morning and welcome back to News on the Go, where our own Megan Williams is once again heading up this year's Channel 6 Christmas Toy Drive.
That's right, Bart. It's that time of year where people from all across the community are dropping off presents for the children. From talking dolls to durable trucks, we have something for everyone.
My kids just loved the Furby.
What's a Furby?
Gen Z. It's the cutest, furry little gremlin. It even has its own language. We teach tak tak ta 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 ooh.
Still empty.
That can't be the best feel-good story you got.
Well, we do that story every year, Scott.
Do me a favor, find a new one, Megan.
Okay. Feel good stories for mid-market newswoman. Lost dog found. Already did that. Winning lottery ticket redeemed. I wish. Lost engagement ring found. Don't have one of those yet.
Hi, Megan. I'm a single mom. My daughter, Jessie, has ASD, or autism spectrum disorder. For the past year, I've taken her to Roanoke Ranch, which has been very therapeutic for her and the other kids with autism. Sadly, the ranch is in financial trouble, and the owner is the sweetest woman in the world. I hate to see her lose the ranch. Maybe you can let people know what a gift it is for moms like me. People seem more generous during the holiday season, so maybe they can just find it in their hearts to donate to keep it going. Thank you for your time. Sincerely, Nicole Carson.
Roanoke Ranch for kids. I'll visit this weekend. Hey, oh no, was that the last of the coffee?
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Megan, you're back in two.
I'm really sorry.
No, it's okay. Normally one of the college interns brings me my coffee, but that didn't happen this morning, so I thought pot in the green room, and it's okay. You can do this, Megan.
Well, I guess I owe you a cup.
Yeah, you do.
Megan!
Yeah? Oh, okay, I'm Megan. Bye.
Coming.
What was that?
Huh?
Huh? Really? His name's Brad. He's a lawyer in Tom's 10 a.m. segment, and I saw how you're looking at him.
Your phone's ringing.
Is it though?
Always keep it on silent. Okay, Merry Christmas, go.
Maybe it will be.
Go. Hi there.
Hello.
I'm looking for Ann Devon.
Are you a new volunteer here? Because those shoes are going to get ruined in about 5 minutes out here.
No, I'm a news producer.
Oh. What do you want with Anne?
I was thinking of doing a story on her. But who's that guy? The, cowboy guy. He looks familiar.
What kind of story?
Oh, well, I heard the ranch was in trouble financially, and...
Anne's a strong woman. She'll get through it.
Well, I didn't catch your name.
Hillary.
Anne's in the main house. You can go on in.
Thank you. Cup of coffee, guy? No. No. Hi. Anne?
Yes.
Megan Williams. Hillary told me to come right on in. I'm a news producer with JTV News on the Go.
Oh, nice to meet you, Megan.
Likewise. Do you have a minute to talk?
Well, I have some things in the oven for the volunteers, but I can keep my eye on it.
You have a beautiful home.
Oh, thank you. My husband Bill spent a ton of time on it over the years. Well, have a seat. I'm making some tea. Would you like some?
Oh, yes. Thank you.
So, what is it you wanted to talk about?
Well, I read about this place online at RoanokeRanch.com, but I really just want to hear it from you.
Oh,
Tell me about the ranch.
well, to start, I suppose you could call us an animal sanctuary. Every horse you see out there is a rescue.
Wow.
But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Too many people rely on psychiatrists and their medications when all they really need is a healthy dose of outdoors. We believe in animal therapy. Every day during the warm months, we have another group out here. You can't imagine how many groups that we have helped. Groups for the blind, returning veterans with PTSD, and of course the troubled children. My husband, Bill, believed in work. So when a young man or woman comes out to the ranch, they're given a task before they can ride a horse. A lot of them have never done an honest hour of work, even raking leaves. But here they're happy to, because we show them love and the joy of horses. Just one day on the ranch can give a child a new start in life. Give us a whole month, and we hope to put them on a new path.
Yes, Nicole Carson emailed me.
Oh, Nicole is a doll, and her daughter Jessie is just a ray of sunshine. But why did Nicole email you?
Well, she said you're in trouble financially.
Oh, I see.
Is that true?
Yes, that's true. The Roanoke Ranch is a 501c3 charity, and we depend heavily on donations. But things have changed since my husband and I started the sanctuary. With these economy, donations are down. But there is a silver lining.
Oh? Well, what's that?
A real estate development company is interested in buying the ranch. Or the property, I suppose. Development, subdivisions, all that.
Well, do you and your husband want to sell?
My husband passed away 11 months ago.
Anna, I'm sorry.
You and me both. It's really been hard. But when I see all the children we have helped, I can only be thankful.
Do you have kids?
It wasn't in the cards for me to have children. But with the hundreds of needy kids that have come through here and the ones that we've helped, they've taken their place. And I have a nephew.
I would really like to feature you in a new segment, Anne. Maybe we could get enough donations to help you not sell the ranch.
You can do that?
I'll do my best.
Oh, that's wonderful. Would you like to stay for lunch? Can you?
Oh, I would love to, but I have to get back to the office. But here's my card. Call or email me, and we will set up a time for me to come back, and I will walk you through the shoot. Meantime, if it's okay with you, I would like to put a crew together to come out and do some filming this week.
Oh, look at me, a TV celebrity. Lunch is on!
Anne, who's that guy in the cowboy hat?
Oh, that's Brad Bennett. Always lived by the cowboy code. That's one of the reasons I adore him. He's single.
No, I wasn't. No, I'm not looking for a boyfriend.
Why not?
There's no time.
Find time, dear, because life goes by in the blink of an eye.
You having fun?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? You come out often.
Brad, you still owe me that cup of coffee. She started the ranch with the help of her husband, and ever since his passing, she runs it with the help of volunteers. So I think it really could tug on the heartstrings and maybe garner some donations to help keep the ranch afloat.
I like it. I think it'll be good for ratings. When do you think you can have it ready for broadcast?
Well, I want to spend time with her this week, and then I can edit this weekend, so next week?
I want you to edit for airing Thursday night, Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Did you find a better story?
Yeah, I think I found... You know, my toy drive is a good story.
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
Okay, fine. I found a ranch that helps children and they're in financial need.
Perfect. Where do we start?
Wait,
And what's new on the cute lawyer front?
nothing is. Okay, well, he works at the ranch.
You're kidding me. OMG. This is perfect. Let's hear the scoop.
How old are you?
19.
How old are you? 29? 31? You know, that's none of your business, and that is not appropriate.
Why not? You asked me.
Well, you're an intern. I'm a fully grown adult. Adult. Woman. Adult woman. Female.
You don't know what words you're gonna say.
I do.
You started with woman, changed your mind to adult, changed it back, and spit that nonsense out. I do it all the time. Are you planning on wearing those jeans?
Okay, Jennifer, what I wear is none of your business. They're no good?
You're really beautiful, Megan.
Thank you.
But the mom jeans are not helping. Girls, straight to the mall. Come on.
Holy hotness. New Megan is definitely making time for a cup of coffee. Brad?
So, you found my secret.
A lawyer and a cowboy.
I like to go for a ride in the morning, clear my head before I hit the office, and then my aunt makes me breakfast.
That sounds lovely.
It's been a routine for years. Listen,
Megan.
Megan, Aunt Anne doesn't have anything or anybody.
She seems to have you.
Yes, she does. And I'm sure you have good intentions, but you should probably just go.
What?
Anne is trusting and good. And other words for those are naive and gullible. Listen, I know how this goes. She gets her hopes up for Christmas, And then we had the blizzard of a century. And then you don't run the story.
Okay, the blizzard of a century only happens once per century, Brad.
The odds of even raising enough money to save the ranch. Go inside, say hello, have a cup of coffee, and then just be on your way.
I just think if you would listen to what I want.
This isn't helping me clear my head. Have a good morning.
Oh, that's very cowboy of you. Get the last word in and ride off. Can't say I love that.
Hi, Anne. Good morning, dear. I was just looking out at my horses.
Have you always loved horses?
When I was 6, I asked Santa Claus for a pony. The rest is history.
Are you getting ready for your annual Christmas party? I saw photos on the website.
Oh, I'm not sure I can throw a party this year. Between losing Bill and now losing the ranch, I don't know if I'll feel up for it.
I see.
Would you like some green tea?
Oh, please. So if you were to throw a party this year, when would that be?
It's always on Christmas Eve. It's our way of giving back to the volunteers and all of the people in the community who have been so supportive with their donations. Well, listen to me. Just one question from you, and I spoke the truth out loud. The party's not for me. It's important to others. Thank you for coming over this morning, Megan. I will go forward with it.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad to hear that. So about the news story.
Yes?
I really think this could turn things around for you.
I knew you would come through. Brad doubted that you could raise the $100,000 needed to maintain the ranch. But I told him to have faith.
I didn't know that. $100,000, and that's a lot of money.
I was surprised too. My husband did most of the books, all of the books really, and the majority of the work around the ranch. He even decorated. Now that he's gone.
And I want to say, Brad and I talked about the story.
Yes, dear.
I could decorate.
The party's in the barn. It's a big barn.
Well, I could just get some volunteers. I'll just wrangle a few up and they can come and help me, like Brad. I thought you were going for a ride.
I changed my mind. What about me?
Oh, Megan wants to decorate the ranch for Christmas, but she can't do it alone.
And Earl Granger's outside with a hay delivery. Says he needs a check.
Duty calls. You will help Megan with the decorations, won't you, Brad?
Of course. Well, I guess that's that. So, when are you planning on filming this little story of yours?
Probably later this week, but I do want to get to know Anne's backstory better.
You know you can just look that up on the website, right?
Well, I did, but this is just more personal.
Well, if you're gonna go through with this, just don't hurt her.
I won't.
We'll see. Anyways, I can give you a hand later today after work.
Can we start over, please? I'm Megan. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my gosh.
I gotta get cleaned up to go to the office. You can clean this up. And I guess I don't owe you a cup of coffee now.
There goes that cowboy thing again. Get the last word in and leave. It was more appealing in the movies. I'll clean it up.
That Earl Grey just wouldn't wait for his checks. What were you doing down there?
It's just, well, a little coffee mishap. My assistant Jennifer and the other volunteers will be here soon, so we can start decorating the barn.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you.
How many horses have you rescued over the years?
Oh, well, 40 some years. Probably over 100.
Where do you find them all?
From all over. But when we first rescued them, we put them in our isolation barn for about a week so that our vet can examine them and make sure they're healthy enough to join the other horses. Take Dewey, for instance. He made his owners a lot of money as a show horse. He even appeared in TV commercials. But when he got older, well, they neglected him. He was skin and bones when he first came here. Now, I call him our gentle giant. It's amazing what a little care and love does for horses. No different than people, really. Well, you make yourself at home.
Megan, there's somebody here that would like to meet you.
Hi, Megan. I'm Nicole Carson. I sent you the email.
Hi, it's so nice to meet you.
Likewise.
This must be Jessie.
It is. Hey, I cannot thank you enough for doing this story. Jessie loves the horses.
Who's your favorite horse, Jessie?
Bailey, he likes carrot.
Oh.
All right, kiddo, let's go feed Bailey.
Hey, go have fun, okay? Hey, do you want to saddle up?
Okay.
You know, Brad, he's just like the sweetest guy.
Do you know something that I don't?
Why would you say that?
Because he's standoffish.
No, he's just being overprotective of Anne. He's single, you know.
Yeah, I've been told.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, but I'm not interested.
No. Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
But famous last words. I mean, I saw you guys looking at each other.
No.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing.
Yes.
No.
I
What did you see?
Might be easier to just buy new lights.
You know Anne is strapped for cash.
I wasn't being literal, and I told you not to get her hopes up, and you went and did it anyways. But as long as we're doing this, I'm all in.
I am too.
I hope so.
I'm serious. You know, the day at the news station.
It's for Anne, Megan, not me.
Of course. So how'd it go?
He's not my type. Sure, he's just a strong, handsome cowboy type who also happens to be a lawyer. Gee, I hope I never meet anyone like him either.
I didn't say that.
I give up with you.
No, no, you see, like, there's something about it, just, oh, will you untangle these? Please? Please? Thank you.
Let's try this again, shall we? Brad Bennett. There's no coffee around either of us.
Megan Williams.
It's nice to meet you, Megan.
Nice to meet you, Brad.
Lunch is up. Actually, Megan and I have an errand to run.
We do?
Yeah, come on.
Where are we going?
It's a surprise. What size boot are you?
Huh?
Your foot, what size is it?
Like a size 6 or a 7?
I'll be right back. Here you go.
Huh? Lovely. If only I had a cowboy hat.
Be careful. What you wish for.
Thanks.
I know it's not authentic, but one of the volunteers left it behind. You ready?
Yep.
All right.
Hi, where can I find Anne?
She's inside the house. You can go right in.
This listing's worth a year's salary. Aunt Devin?
Yes?
I'm Deborah Montgomery. Josh told me that...
Come right in. Yeah, he tells that to everyone. Well, come right in. Well, if you're here as a volunteer, you're a little overdressed.
Oh, I wish I had the time to volunteer. I simply adore petting horses and goats and pigs. I left Mitchell and Fields Real Estate.
Oh, Mitchell in Fields. Oh, right. I talked to somebody from your company last week. I believe his name was Matt.
Matt's no longer with the company. I've been assigned to your listing. Was that Megan Williams from the Morning News?
Yes. Yes, she's doing a story on the ranch to help us raise funds so we don't have to sell.
Did you let the agency know about this?
Well, no.
There could be a breach of contract, and...
I didn't sign a contract.
According to Matt, you made a verbal agreement, and that's just as binding.
I didn't realize. My husband always took care of things like that.
What exactly are we doing out here?
Relax. We're here to find the perfect tree.
All the way out here?
It's for the party. Come on.
Hello, welcome to Postuma Farm. Pick out any tree you like, then come and see me.
What kind of law do you practice?
Estates. It's mostly drafting wills and trusts. I oversee some small real estate probate cases, but other than that, it's usually handling final wishes and writing durable powers of attorney for designated executors, things like that.
Sounds like a total snooze fest, but makes sense now.
What do you mean?
Well, why you're so protective of Anne?
Protective of Anne because she's a very caring and loving person. And so was her husband, Bill.
Okay, so what made you decide to volunteer for the ranch? You said she's not really your aunt, she's your mom's first cousin?
And Anne is family.
Of course. I just meant...
Well, I started coming to the ranch with my little sister Taylor about, 20 years ago or so. She had Down syndrome and some other special needs, medical issues. Man, does she love the horses, just like Jessie does.
Well, how is Taylor doing now?
She passed away about 10 years ago.
Oh. I don't know what to say.
There's really not much to say. My sister was my family. And Anne, as you said, is more of just an extended cousin. But Anne asked my mom to bring my sister to the ranch. Bill and her made her life so much better than it ever could have been. And I'm just trying to do everything I can to repay them.
That's amazing, Brad.
You know, the Roanoke Ranch is so much to so many people. From special needs or children who may have never known their father or veterans with PTSD. Or even just children who may have never experienced a nice Christmas. So if you say you're all in...
I am. Yeah.
If you say you're all in, then I'm gonna make this work. So let's pick a tree.
Okay.
Halfway. we go. Timber.
Yay!
High five.
Yeah.
All right. So you take that and be very careful.
Okay.
And we are gonna hoist this.
Oop.
All right. Yep. Lead the way.
Okay. It's a very sharp object.
Hey, Josh, come give me a hand.
Well, what do we have here?
Well, you can't have Christmas without a Christmas tree now, can you?
No. Did you kids eat?
No.
I've got lunch in the barn. Let the boys unload the tree.
Sounds good.
Thank you, guys.
Where do you want this bad boy, Ann?
Where Bill always put it. By the window.
Got you.
Brad, you know my intern, Jennifer?
Yeah, good kid, tons of energy.
No doubt. She overheard something today. She said there was a realtor here from a company, Mitchell and Fields?
A realtor.
Yeah, some woman named Deborah. She said that Anne agreed to sell the ranch.
She didn't sign anything, did she?
No, I don't think so. But she did say that they made a verbal agreement and it could be a breach of contract.
That's just an idle threat, but I'll deal with it.
Man, where do you want these garlands?
Over by the fireplace. Thanks.
You know, I'm still gonna walk over to the house and talk to Ann, get more details. Got a reminder to never sign anything without me looking at it first. Then I gotta get changed and meet with the client.
On a Saturday?
Duty calls.
Will I see you tomorrow?
Church is sunrise and then I'm all yours.
Had fun today.
Me too. Got it.
We can offer you $2 million cash.
This is a 160-acre ranch. The ranch over in Saginaw County is only 100 acres and just sold for $3 million.
I'm aware of that, but the land is near a major interstate and already zoned for commercial property. Your land is river frontage, but it's frankly also a flood zone.
But I've lived here most of my life. I love this ranch and the memories. You just don't understand.
I do understand, Anne. Look, I'll offer you $2.1 million. Deal?
I need to think about it.
I thought you said she was ready to sell.
You heard her voice. She's ready to buckle.
All I heard was a stubborn old lady playing hardball with you. Edward's right, Deborah. I'm not sure you have what it takes to close this deal.
Don't underestimate me. I can, and I will close this deal. What I need you two is a buyer's contract with the best and final offer, and you better get it to me quickly. There's a news producer doing a story to help raise money. And if it airs, you can kiss those riverfront acres and your development complex plans goodbye.
You're just in time.
Just in time for what?
You'll see.
Ta-da! Megan, it's gorgeous.
I'm so glad you like it. I'll get to work on the exteriors tomorrow. I am going to be on air in the morning, so I'll come by later. And Brad said he'll stop by as well.
You like him, don't you?
Yeah, and I barely know him.
Well, that's the beauty of it. People show up in your life that you don't know for a reason.
Actually, I'm on air tonight. I have to be on at 10 o'clock, so I should get back to the station. I have some prep work to do, but I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Yeah. Bye. I'll be here.
Bye.
Oh. Bill, do you remember this? This was always one of our favorites.
Come in. Oh, hey, Scott.
Hi. You've been out of the office quite a bit. You staying busy on that Roanoke Ranch story?
Working on it as we speak.
Great. This one could really get a lot of clicks for us.
Well, it's more than just clicks.
Listen, clicks and views equal ads, ads equal revenue, and revenue is what keeps us in business. If you don't like this, well...
Yeah, I understand. It's just that...
Yeah, then I want you to milk this story for every ounce of emotion you can squeeze out of it. Then we'll move on. That's the business.
Okay.
I think I just gained 8 pounds just by looking at the food.
Well, you could stand to put a little meat on your bones. Coffee's on.
Thanks. I saw your special ornament on the tree.
I had that made for Bill our first Christmas together. Can't say it's not bittersweet knowing it's the first one without him.
Yeah. Your first is always hard, but I'm sure he's here in spirit.
Oh, I know he is. Well, come on, you two. Grab a plate. Eat up.
Where you going, Ann?
Oh, I called Doc Myers to check on Cracker Jack. He hasn't been feeling his best lately.
I'll go in.
Oh, no, Brad. You eat before it gets cold. Megan, if you need help decorating, I can be on later.
Thanks. Could use all the help I could get.
Yeah, and Josh and I can handle all the outdoor decorations. Just let us know where you want everything. And I think a couple of the other guys will come by after work today, too.
Jennifer, are you gonna come?
I'll be eating.
You're not going to eat anything?
No, I want to start decorating the loft.
You really should eat something.
Oh. I like that you care.
Will have any of his eating habits changed any?
No, the little stinker eats like a horse. No pun intended.
Well, that's the problem. He's eating too much. Nothing, a few walks and less feeding would cure their love.
Oh, thank goodness. You know, Bill named him Cracker Jack because he looks like one of those little surprise toys you get in those boxes of snacks. I don't know what I would have done if I lost another family member this year.
Josh and Hillary? Black coffee? Coffee with cream.
Looks like somebody may have missed their calling and say the next Martha Stewart. Well, I brought you a sandwich.
If you insist.
You know, you're really bringing a lot of joy to Anne with everything you're doing.
Anna is the one who brings joy to everyone. I am just doing my job. Speaking of which, I do need to get back to the news station. There's a news crew coming out today, so I need to prep. Jennifer!
Hi.
Thanks for the grub, cowboy.
Just call me the Grubhub Cowboy. Josh, let me give you a hand.
Oh, I love that idea. Really pulls at your heartstrings.
Yeah, and I think if we get the crew out there, we can do coverage of the whole ranch and we can use those as cutaways in the edit.
Okay. I have your notes. I'll write some basic questions, and then I'll send you the script for your approval.
Actually, there's no need. I want this to feel more organic in nature, so no script.
Oh, wow. I smell an Emmy nomination.
I just hope it helps save the ranch.
This is amazing.
Thanks.
Wait, you did all this?
Well, with Jennifer's help and a team of volunteers, but yes, I just love Christmas.
Oh, hi, Megan.
Oh, morning, Ann. This is our crew. They're going to be filming us today.
Oh, so nice to meet you, everyone.
Hi, how are you? You have a lovely ranch here.
Thank you. Oh, so sorry. I just finished chopping veggies for the kids. And when I say kids, I mean the baby goats. Where are my manners? I haven't offered you boys anything.
Okay.
Ann, let's go sit by the fireplace.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything that's off limits for me to ask?
Oh, right down to business, I see. No, nothing I can think of.
So is there anything important that you want me to ask or that I should mention?
Well, it's important to make sure it's about the horses and the children and adults who come here for comfort and healing.
Yes, you mentioned that. That seems like a lot. How do you manage?
I just find the strength somehow. The volunteers, donations, all that. I don't want to lose the ranch. I really don't. I'm not ready.
And we want to make sure that doesn't happen.
They made me an offer. Cash. $2.1 million.
Oh, you didn't sign anything, did you?
No, but there doesn't seem to be any options.
Just don't do anything. At least not until after we air this.
Okay.
So, Ann, if someone is watching this right now and they want to make a donation, how do they do that?
Oh, they go to RoanokeRanch.com. We appreciate everyone. It doesn't matter the size of the donation.
You have a big heart, Ann.
Well, bless you for saying that. Is this going to be part of your story?
Well, maybe. We are rolling.
Oh, you are? Oh, well.
But don't worry, we are going to edit it down to the most compassionate pieces.
Thank you. I just don't know what to do.
Deborah, any news on the Roanoke Ranch deal?
I delivered the contract this morning with the $2.3 million offer.
Did you get a signature?
I'm working on it.
Work harder or we're turning this over to Greg.
She was signed, Frank. I already told you and Edward that.
I don't like your tone, Deborah.
Yeah, well, I don't like being treated like I'm a child.
Then stop acting like one and get Ann Devon to sign that contract.
I'm here with Ann Devon, who owns Roanoke Ranch for Kids and Horse Sanctuary. Ann, how long have you owned the ranch?
Well, my husband and I bought the ranch over 40 years ago. We only had a couple of riding horses at that time. But when we read about all these poor horses that were neglected and abused, we started rescuing them.
And how many do you have now?
Just 12 now.
Hi. What's your name?
Jessie.
Do you like horses, Jessie?
I like Bailey.
I bet Bailey's really cute.
He is really cute.
So you mentioned that horses help people with PTSD, children on the autism spectrum, and differently abled people, and so many more.
Oh, yes, there are groups for the blind that come here, and we have a lot of at-risk children and teens.
Well, Ann, this ranch is truly magical, and I want to thank you for letting us spend some time here. I'm Megan Williams with JTV News on the Go.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Anne.
She's a little busy at the moment.
I'll wait.
That won't be necessary.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
It's Brad. Brad Bennett. And I know who you are. And Anne is not looking to sell the ranch.
She told you that?
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I think I'll wait. Thanks.
You've formally been asked to leave the property. If you don't, you'll be in direct violation of MCLA 750.552, trespassing. A misdemeanor, punishable by up to a $250 fine and 30 days in jail.
What are you, like her cowboy lawyer or something?
That's exactly who I am.
Fine. But I'll come back later.
So, how'd I do?
Oh, you did great. Natural. The viewers are going to love this.
I owe it all to you.
Oh, on the contrary, Anne, I wouldn't have a story if it wasn't for you. I will let you know the air date, but we are aiming for a Christmas Eve broadcast.
Oh, that would be such a great Christmas gift.
I can't wait to see it. Now, you will be here for the Christmas party.
Oh, I sure will. Are you camera shy?
What's that?
I wanted you on the segment.
I told you, I'm a private person.
It's just a news segment. Unless you're hiding something.
What would I be hiding?
I don't know, but the big silent types usually do.
Maybe you're hiding something.
I am an open book.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after a glass of wine or two.
Well, do you have time for a ride first?
That sounds magical.
Great. I'll saddle you up a slow horse.
Who says I can't handle a fast fob keep?
Well, you have a place to ride now.
So what about you? Were you born a cowboy, or is it because of...
Yeah, it was because of my sister Taylor. She loved horses, so I learned everything I could so I could help her ride. She used to just ride for hours, and I would just walk around and listen to her laugh. Just as much as she liked riding, she would just sit there and watch me off from the distance, though. Nowadays, it's sort of like...
Like she's here with you.
Exactly. You know? I'm glad you're here with me now.
Me too. Although I'm getting a little chilly.
Yeah? Well, how about we get chilly together?
I don't follow.
Well, I know a place with a little fireplace and a perfect venison chili.
All right. Dad jokes. Okay.
And what do you say?
Okay.
Yeah. So, what made you want to be a news producer anyway?
Well, I've always been fascinated by the human interest piece. I was actually pre-med in college, which made me super happy. And I was interviewed by the school newspaper, and it was quoted. So I marched into the editor's office and demanded that they do a reprint. And he offered me a job right then and there.
Wow, so pre-med to journalist?
Yeah. I love the investigative piece, and the rest is history.
And how'd your parents feel about the switch?
My dad just wants me to be happy. He said if writing is your passion, then find a story that will put you on the map. And I truly believe that Roanoke Ranch is that story.
Sounds like you've just been motivated your entire life.
Yeah, I'm a type A personality. How about you?
How about me?
What made you want to be a lawyer?
Well, I followed in my father's footsteps. He was a public defender.
Would you have chosen another profession?
I don't know, really. I really like music. I used to play the guitar when I was younger. Was even in a band for a little while, believe it or not. But once I started law school, I sort of just put that on the back burner.
I could see you as a country western singer.
Maybe a long time ago.
Move over, Brad Paisley. Here comes Brad Bennett.
Can I get you folks another round?
I actually need to get home and start editing.
No, we're okay. Just a check, please.
Okay, thank you.
So, when do I get to hear one of these songs?
Your station says we're expecting snow.
I love the snow. I just hope it's not as big as they say it's going to be.
You know, you can't trust forecasters these days. Only Mother Nature knows.
Brad, you don't think Anna's gonna sell the ranch, do you?
It's hard to say. It's a lot of upkeep for her. I'm just trying to ward off the real estate lady until after the holidays so she can enjoy the one last Christmas there.
It would be devastating. I'm really banking on this story generating donations.
Well, she has faith in you.
Money
And
for the
so-
children?
Not the best timing, Santa, but here you go.
Come here. Give me your number.
That's very confident of you.
I just want to send you the photo. Thank you. Well, I'll see you at Anne's Christmas party.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Somebody has a crush.
Santa, she barely knows me.
I wasn't talking about her.
Benny, wanna go night-night? Come on, let's go night-night. Come here, come on. Hi, Scott. What time is it?
Megan, it's Scott.
Yeah, I know.
Caller ID.
Yeah, and you have a clock too. It's 5:32 a.m. I know it's Christmas Eve and you're not scheduled to come in until the afternoon news, but I need you to come into work right now.
Why? What's going on?
Breaking news. Get in here. Bart's going on the air in 28 minutes with or without you.
What? I will be right there.
Okay, I'm here. I'm here.
Huge breaking news.
What is it?
Governor Lewis resigned and Lieutenant Governor Brenda Lewis is being sworn in today. A Lowell High School graduate is the new governor of Michigan. Great local news story, but she's also the country's first Asian female governor. Talk about a Christmas Eve story. We're getting picked up nationwide today, Megan.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Megan, you're on live. Okay.
Megan, get in the green room. You're on air in 5.
Oh, I have the final edit of the Roanoke Christmas story for you to air tonight. Okay.
Morning, Ann. You see the news? Oh, yes, shocking. I know you and Brenda Choi are friends, but this is great news for women, don't you think? And Asians, too. Oh, I don't care about all that identity politics. She's a good person. That's all that matters to me. Now, come on, let's get the kids fed. The horses don't care who's governor. No, they don't.
Megan, they're calling this the news story of the century.
That seems a little far-fetched.
Maybe so, but not if you're a lifelong resident of Lowell, Michigan. That's right, the new governor comes from our sleepy little town.
Morning segment went well. We're going to run with this piece all day, so plan on strapping in. More and more affiliates are picking us up as the day goes on.
Of course, but we are still going to run the Roanoke Ranch
Conference
piece.
room, everyone. All hands on deck.
So I've got 4 reporters standing by in various locations covering the story. What I need from you is anything you can find out on Lieutenant Governor Brenda Choi, right down to her middle school yearbook, and find out what the medical issue is with the governor.
I'm on it. Is Jennifer here? Has anyone seen Jennifer?
She's on a coffee run.
She's way more valuable than that. She did a great job on the Roanoke Ranch piece. Although she's the only intern who ever does get me my coffee. Scott,
Yeah, what?
you are still planning on airing the story tonight, right?
What story?
The Roanoke Ranch story? The feel-good story you asked me to find?
We'll have to hold off on that.
What do you mean we'll have to hold off on that?
Okay, battle stations, everyone.
Scott! The woman's brain was on the brink of closure.
What woman?
Anne! From the Roanoke Ranch!
We have a breaking news story. It's major. Do you understand this? Your Bart segment this morning? It got picked up nationwide.
Scott.
You know what battle stations mean? Everyone, including you. Now get to work.
You wanted a feel-good story, and I delivered. I stayed up all night doing the final edit. It is in your inbox, and you said you would air it on Christmas Eve, so when are you going to air it?
When the fallout from this story
That
ends.
could be after New Year's.
Can't control that.
But you have control of what we air.
That's right, I can.
Okay, then I need you to air it tonight.
I need you to go do your job before I have one of our many hungry interns break her career on a national news story while you end yours. Megan, it's just a fluff piece, a feel-good story. This is how the news works. Now go do your job.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm done.
It's the news, Megan. This is how it works.
Yeah, old men keep trying to tell me that. I'm sorry, Bart. You didn't deserve that. We're on 30. It's the feel-good story that we all need. It's the help an old woman needs. A woman who has spent 40 years of her life giving back to the community.
I've been disappointed before too, kid. But this is how it works. We don't get to write the news, we only report it. At the end of the day, the story doesn't matter to the station, only the ratings do.
It matters to me.
We're on in 30.
Estimates are we're gonna get 3 inches of snow. Oh, it will be a white Christmas. When is it supposed to start? No idea. But we just got a booking from a group for the blind again. Well, that's nice. And the Smiths just gave their annual donation of $1,200. Earth to Ann. Hello? So sorry. Did you say 12,000? 1,200. That's not enough to cover a month of feed. I'm sorry, everyone. How horrible of me. 1,200 is a generous gift. I'll write a heartfelt thank you card this afternoon.
Good morning.
Brad, what are you doing here?
I was coming to check on you guys to see if you needed anything else for the Christmas Eve party tonight.
No,
What's wrong? Is Cracker Jack okay?
he's fine.
What's going on, Ann?
She's nervous about the story tonight. If donations don't come in by Christmas,
She'll have to sell the ranch.
Yeah. Just remember the cowboy code, Ann. Live each day with courage.
Megan promised she's going to share that story on the 6 p.m. news tonight, and I just have a feeling that once she does, donations are going to start flooding in.
Oh, I hope you're right. I just don't know what I'd do without you all. It's Megan. Oh, Good afternoon, Megan. We've been watching your big story. How exciting.
Yes, about that, I have some bad news.
What's wrong?
They're not airing your story tonight as I'd hoped.
Well, that's okay. It's not every day a governor steps down from office. I understand.
I tried my best, honestly.
When will it air then?
Maybe after New Year's or maybe later. I don't know if it'll air at all.
Wait, I'm sorry. I need you to say that again, because I don't think I'm hearing you right.
It's the new governor.
Don't tell us about the new governor. I didn't ask about the new governor.
Brad.
No, Anne. It's a 10-minute story. You're telling me you can't switch gears for 10 lousy minutes?
Believe me, I tried.
You asked us to believe you once, Anne. Don't ask us to be fools twice.
It's not up to me. It's just how the news works.
It's okay, dear.
No, it's not, Anne. You know where I'm from. If you say you're going to do a job, you either get it done or you don't.
Brad?
It didn't go well, did it?
No. I'm learning that cowboys like to get the last word in, and it's not always nice. But he's right. I promised, and I didn't get the job done.
Megan, it's not your fault.
I know. It's just, I really thought that I could help them, and
Look, I'm sorry to cut this short, but I came in here to tell you you're on in 5, which means you're now on in 4.
How are my horses?
They're good.
And how are you doing? Brad, you know it's not her fault that they won't air the story.
But Anne, she made you a promise.
I know she did, because she has a good heart and knows what this ranch means to not only me, but everybody else here, including you. She cares about us, Brad, but you already know that. Go for a ride and clear your head. Breakfast will be ready when you get back.
Yes, ma'am.
News at noon with national coverage. Are you ready?
I've had 30 minutes to think about what I'm going to say, and I'm ready.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bart Holly, along with my co-host, Megan Williams.
Afternoon, Bart.
Let's get right to it. It looks like folks are excited about having the country's first female Asian governor, Megan.
It sure does, Bart. People are concerned with the health of Governor Lewis and send him their best wishes. But at the same time, Governor Choi is preparing for her swearing-in ceremony, which will take place in an hour. We will be streaming it live online and on our app.
That's right. Now, here's what you can expect during the swearing-in process.
Bart, I'm going to pause you for just a second.
Okay.
As we know, Michigan's new governor is breaking national news. But it is Christmas Eve, and what would the holiday season be without a heartwarming tale?
We're right across the country.
The Roanoke Ranch for Kids has been helping differently abled children, veterans with PTSD, and the underprivileged for decades now. And today, on Christmas Eve, they need our help more than ever.
What's going on? I don't know. I have no idea.
It appears we're having a little bit of technical difficulty. Maybe we should cut to a
We
commercial.
need to cut to a commercial. Stay by, right?
Okay. Yeah. Sure. You never know what's going to happen in your life, folks.
Bart, do you have anybody in your life who could benefit from a little bit of fresh air and animal therapy?
Well, yes, of course. I have a friend whose son has, in fact, I'm his godfather, and he's.
What do you want me to do? Roll it. Roll her darn story. Unbelievable.
Well, looks like he's got the package ready. Let's take a look. The Roanoke Ranch.
And we're out.
Was that... Did I miss something?
It's been nice working with you, Bart.
You're leaving?
I'm pretty sure I'm fired.
Megan!
I know. I know.
Megan, that was awesome.
Thank you.
Scott is in super panic mode right now. Your segment ends in 6 minutes and he doesn't have a co-anchor. He even asked me to do it. Can you believe that?
What did you tell him?
I told him no, of course. I'm not gonna do that to a friend, Megan. Jennifer.
I did this to myself and I will be fine. Believe me, I just broke a national news story and shot the most heartwarming local piece of the decade. The New Year's is going to bring me better and bigger job opportunities. But you are a 19-year-old broadcast student. You have a chance to go make your debut with a national news story. Go.
Are you sure?
Jennifer, you are on in 5.
Stay tuned, folks. We're counting down to the swearing-in ceremony. Meanwhile, if you're online, you could do some last-minute Christmas shopping, or you could watch Die Hard.
Never heard of it.
Die Hard, only the best Christmas movie ever.
I'm messing with you. But that's not really a Christmas movie. Christmas at the Holly Hotel? Now that's my favorite Christmas movie of all time.
I love that. And the follow-up, Firing for Christmas, and both of those filmed right here in Michigan. Folks, I'd like you to meet my new co-host, Jennifer D'Angelo. Did I say that right?
You sure did, Mr. Holly.
You can call me Bart. She's fun, right? Well, let's get back to our main story of the day.
Hello? One of the volunteers said that Anne was in the barns. Is she here?
No, I think she's in the house. I hope you're hungry. It's our Christmas party tonight. We feature our famous roadkill grill.
Yum. Barf City.
Josh, who was that?
The real estate lady. She's here to see Anne.
Hello, Anne?
Oh, I forgot you were coming by this evening.
Well, we can keep this brief. Just some quick signatures.
Are you hungry?
Oh, no. Thank you.
Well, you know you always have a plate of food in my kitchen. Let's go to the table.
Not your kitchen for long, lady. We're gonna bulldoze this right down.
What time is Brad coming by today?
Not till the party. What's wrong?
Everything. Anne's signing the papers to sell the ranch right now.
Esteemed board members, my client's family has owned this plot of land for over 6 generations. We feel that rezoning is not only unfair, but unethical. My apologies. By rezoning this parcel to allow an affluent influence to move in and commercialize our town, you only further drive a wedge between the pillars of this community and what this community stands for.
We normally could just do this online, but I wanted to see you personally.
Well, I appreciate that very much. It's like the kids say, I'm a bit old school.
Here's the contract. All I need for you to do is to sign an initial in all of the places that have an X next to them.
Gosh, there sure are a lot of X's.
Hello? Hillary, it's Megan. Is Brad there?
No. And I can't get him on his cell phone either.
Okay. Well, have you looked at the website to look at donations?
No. And I don't need to. Not anymore, anyway.
Why? Did something happen?
Ann just sold the ranch.
You've got to be joking with me.
I wouldn't joke about something like that.
Okay, Hillary, I need you to pull up the Roanoke Ranch website.
Okay, but why?
Just show Ann and we'll be there as soon as we can.
Okay. Bye.
Ann, what have you done?
Oh, Ann. What did you do? Come on.
Oh my, where did all these donations come from?
I have no idea.
Oh, Morgan, we have close to $100,000 in donations.
I bet that triples by the end of tonight.
Are you serious? How did this happen?
You haven't seen the afternoon news? We ran the story. Well, Megan ran the story. National. It was awesome.
I just wish I had caught you before you signed that contract with Deborah.
Oh, I do too. But the fact that you cared means so much to me. You tried your hardest, dear. I'm sorry it didn't work out. It just wasn't meant to be.
To Deborah, the next Dottie Herman at Mitchell and Fields.
Who's Dottie Herman?
You know who Barbara Corcoran is from Shark Tank, right?
Of course. She's my hero.
Dottie Herman is Barbara times 1,000. She's the richest self-made woman in real estate.
I'm okay with that.
I see a future partner in the making.
I feel horrible. I let you all down.
Oh, Ann, it is not your fault. If it's anyone's fault, it's mine. I just wish I could have done something sooner.
Brad can fix this.
Well, Brad's not exactly talking to me right now, and he's not even here.
He's in court today. Oh, for goodness sakes. You and Brad need to get over yourselves. Kiss and make up already.
There's nothing I would love more.
Good. Is he just pulled up?
He's wearing a suit. My, he looks so different.
Ladies.
Well, looks like my cowboy is a professional. Still live by the cowboy code, even dressed like that?
Of course I do.
Good. Then, will you take a look at these papers I signed and see if there's any way I can get out of this?
Signed? Wait. What happened? Ann, how many times have I told you not to sign anything without letting me look at them first?
Well, I know, but she was in a hurry.
So what? How many times have I told you not to sign anything without letting me look at them first?
But it's Christmas Eve.
What does that have to do with anything? There's no law saying signatures don't count on Christmas Eve. How many times do I have to tell you not to sign anything until I look at them first?
Okay. But you don't have to yell at me.
You're right. And I'm sorry. May I please look at the papers?
Yes, you may.
So can you do anything?
I literally just sat down and I haven't even looked at the first word. What is she doing? What are you even doing here?
She ran the show. I knew she would. It ran nationally. Can you believe it? The donations are flooding in.
You did this.
Mm-hmm. I just did what you told me to do, and I found a way to make it happen. I finished what I started.
I love you.
Did you just say you love me?
Knee-jerk reaction. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry.
Horse poop. Never say you're sorry for telling someone you love them.
I love you too.
Are you coming to the Christmas Eve party tonight?
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
No matter what happens, I'll see you there.
But right now, I really need to focus. Guys, please stop hovering. I can't concentrate. Please, I need some space.
first guests here already. We should go out to the barn.
Okay. Brad, come with us.
I need at least another hour or so.
It's okay. You tried hard. If this is our last party at the ranch, I want you to be there.
I promise I'll come over. I just need a little bit more time to look at this.
And okay.
Excuse me, this is my office. Who are you?
I'm the man who's not going to let the Grinch steal Christmas. HSSA, the Home Solicitation Sales Act, Michigan state law says, and I quote, that sellers have a 3-day right of rescission if they did not list their home for sale, but were rather contacted by a potential buyer via phone, text, email, or in person. As Anne's legal counsel, I am rescinding this sale.
But-
And you better believe this is going to be on the judge's desk by Monday at 9 a.m.
But-
Good night and Merry Christmas.
And then they're like, the guy, he cuts it in,
Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to the woman who has made this all possible, Mrs. Ann Devon.
All right, if I could have all of your attention. First of all, I want to thank all of you for coming tonight. Only a few days ago, I didn't even know if there was going to be a party. I just didn't feel up to it. But I'm so glad I did. You all have lifted my heart. My husband, Bill, God rest his soul, always said that the horses are the real heroes. However, that is true, but there are a lot more heroes on this ranch who have done so much to make it the way it is today. And all of you volunteers, thank you so much. I would just like to list a few of the names of people that have done so much for the ranch over the years. First, we have Aaron and Ginger Decker. We wouldn't even have the ranch if it weren't for Ginger and Aaron. Thank you. And let's just hold our applause because there are a few more that I want to thank, and then we can give them a big round of applause at the end, okay? Oh, my nephew, Brad Bennett. He's not here yet, but I know that he's on the way. I have to thank him for so much. Martin and Julia Reisig, and Susan Stoddard, Mike and Danette Vanderplug, Andy Decker, and Mrs. Pat Decker. Oh, Erin's mom, who is just so great, and she makes great cookies, too.
Hi.
You figured something out, didn't you?
Sure did.
Alan Cotton.
I really wish Anne would let me look at things before she signs them, though. But as of Monday morning, 9 a.m., we are out of the contract.
That's so great. And Rachel and Rebecca Smith. And last but not least, I want to thank Megan Williams. Megan, you know how much this ranch means to me and to all the kids who find joy here. And even after losing her job, wild horses, unintended, didn't stop you from getting my story out to the world. I will be forever grateful. Thank you, Nick. My dear. Cheers!
Thank you, Anne, and thank you, everyone. But if I could just have one more moment of your attention, Brad has something he'd like to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, Anne, I have officially voided the contract, and the Roanoke Ranch for Kids is here to stay. You know what I said when I just blurted it out? I meant it.
What normally takes me months, even a year to say something like that, but it was just the moment. You don't say something like that unless you mean it. I love you, Brad.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I miss you so much. But you'll be happy to know that I'm going to live out the rest of my days in this beautiful home that you built for us. And when I'm gone, I want Brad and Meg to have the ranch. Merry Christmas, Bill.